I mean, it's entirely possible that our red-black deck was just the nuts, and we should have gone with that, but ew. And we're on the play. Yeah, this does not look very good. This is the Jacob Simmons special right here. At least I have a colorless card and some land and a removal spell. He chose to play last, so hopefully he doesn't just get us before we can... If his deck is really slow and 3 colors, then we'll probably just switch to the faster deck. Especially after board when he'll be expecting something different. I feel like this deck is more my play style, but it's possible that I should just learn to play aggro and stop complaining about it. Don't really know. He tanked a long time before keeping his hand, so maybe it's not very good, and he only kept it because I was on the mulligan. That is pretty much what I'm reduced to hoping for. Land? Any land? Alright, a card I can't cast. That was the next best thing if I couldn't get a land. How about land? Alright, now we're getting there. So, if we don't pick up another land for a couple turns, we're still okay because we got these. If we do, we can put down a 3/4. He's white-blue, so Auramancer. Well, he's playing that for no value, which means he doesn't have a whole lot going on in his hand. I'm not gonna shock it. I can shock it to just about any time, and if I can get this guy down, then we'll be just fine. So I'm just gonna take 2 here, and then I've got a Doomblade and a Shock to deal with the next things he plays. Arbalest Elite. Okay, so question is whether... Man, that's just horrible. Question is whether that's worth a Doomblade or not. So I bash for 3, he takes it, then he either comes back for 4 or... It's just a 2/3. I feel like I can get both. I think I'm just going to pass and try to get both his creatures next turn. I think I'm going to try to get him to run this into this, planning to use that, and then I'll Doomblade it and block. He might have like pacifism. Druidic Satchel? Why does everyone I play against have that card? The last person I played against had Druidic, or in the last fight had Druidic Satchel as well. Alright, so now we're probably just going to get rid of this guy. He could play something worse, but I don't know. Now I need a Plains to get rid of the Satchel. Well, that is not a Plains. Alright, let's get in there. Alright, well, we did draw the Shade, and that does at least fly, so if he spends a lot of his time and mana dinking around with the Satchel, and he did not have a 5th land drop, then we should be okay. Yeah, killing the Elite was a pretty poor play because he can't really abuse it because he can't afford to leave up 3 mana every turn. So man, this Satchel is just gonna get us good. He's gonna go look for a land. Divination. That's not bad for us at all. Okay. Alright, so we will play this and battle. Well, our color screw is making this Drifting Shade really good. So at least there's that. Gonna pump it all the way. I say the Divination is good for us because it's going to take him his whole turn to cast it, and we are just getting big every turn that he doesn't do anything, so yeah. Definitely don't mind him drawing Divination instead of a land. Yep, you can have it. No red Elemental Blast here. So this Shade is paying off pretty good. And he must not have drawn a land because he scooped. Okay. So with Druidic Satchel and the Arbalest Elite is pretty good against like the Berserkers and stuff. I kind of want to keep the keep the white-red in. Plus, he didn't see any planes that game, so he has no idea that we're the proper colors to just wreck him with our O-rings and whatnot. Kind of don't want to cut a swamp. I feel like we were just really unlucky not to come up with a planes there, and only the Aegis Angel requires more than one. With white-blue, we can expect him to have... I mean, what? Is there anything we can get big with here? This Tectonic Rift could be good, since we're probably going to be the beatdown, more or less, and he seemed to need a lot of land to really get going. But I think I'll play this Lava Axe before that. I don't think I've played enough with the deck to know for sure, so I'm just going to stick with what I have.